And since they want me to find the big snot bubble, I'm going to name that X, because that's what they want me to find. And then I know that the small snot bubble is 360 minus X. Think about it. If the whole thing adds up to 360, whatever X is, the other part is 360 minus X, okay? So we have the big snot bubble minus the little guy. Since that little guy is complicated, we have to put parentheses around it. Divided by 2 equals the angle. The reason we put parentheses around the 360 minus X is because this minus sign belongs to both of them. So we're going to rewrite it as X minus 360 plus X over 2 equals 75. You have to distribute the minus sign to the 360 and the X, so it changes both of the signs. Now we have 2X minus 360 over 2 equals 75. And to get rid of the 2, we multiply both sides by 2. So we're going to multiply this by 2 and this by 2. These two bite the dust, and we get 2x minus 360 equals 150. So we're going to have 510, I believe, equals 2x, and divide by 2, and it's 255 is x. So that is the number. If you want to check your work, I have that this is 255. I just found that. Well, this small snot bubble is 105 because it has to add up to 360. Got it? So 255 minus 105 divided by 2 equals 75. Let's see if that's true. 150 divided by 2 equals 75, and that is true, so our answer is correct. So if this big part of the arc is 235, the other part is 125. I take 360 minus 235 and I can get 125. So you can fill that in yourself. And then the rule doesn't change. It's the big guy minus the small guy divided by 2 equals x. Well, 235 minus 125 is 110, I believe. Divided by 2 is x, so 55 is x. So we know the small arc is 125 because 360 minus 235 is 125, okay? Just let your calculator do that work for you. And the rule is the same, it's just going to have some x's in it. So we have 235 minus 125 over 2 equals 4x plus 11. The left side is 110 divided by 2 is 55 equals 4x plus 11. This right here is equal to 55 if you put in your calculator. When you subtract 11 from both sides, you get 44 equals 4x. So x equals 11. And they only want x, so you're finished. So it's the big guy minus the little guy. Who's the little guy? So minus 18 plus 13x divided by 2 equals the angle. Somebody else, who's the angle? Clean up that parentheses first. And some people get rid of this 2 first. You can do that. You can multiply both sides by 2. Either way, it's going to give us the same answer. So we have 19x plus 26 plus 18. Remember, we changed the signs. Minus 13x equals 7x minus 22. We're going to divide this by 2. And I'm going to keep cleaning up. 19x minus 13x is 6x plus 44 over 2 equals 7x minus 22. If we multiply both sides by 2, we get, these two bite the dust, we get 6x plus 44 equals 14x minus 44. So we subtract 6x from 14x and we get 8x over here. and we add 44 to the other 44, we get 88 here. So x equals 11 again. And we're done. This one's easy to check because if you plug 11 in here, and you take the big guy minus the little guy divided by 2, and you plug it in here, you should get the right answer. So you can check these. So we're going to say here that this is going to be 360 minus the little guy equals the big guy. So just let the math take you there. The rule is that it's the big guy, 360 minus 20x minus 5, minus the little guy, minus 20x minus 5, divided by 2 equals the angle. So you've got 360 minus 20x plus 5, because I had to change both of those signs, minus another 20x plus 5 divided by 2 equals 65. So now we have minus 20x and minus 20x is minus 40x. 360 plus 10 is 370 over 2 equals 65. Multiply both sides by 2. These bite the dust. We get negative 40x plus 370 equals 130. And what is 130 minus 370? That's negative 240. So x equals 6. Okay? So here it's the big guy, 360 minus 9x plus 16, minus the little guy, 9x plus 16, over 2 equals the angle, which is 3x plus 32. Then we eliminate the parentheses. We change all the signs on the 9x plus 16. Then we combine like terms. So we get, let's get rid of the 2 next, 328 minus 18x equals 6x plus 64 when I multiply both sides by 2. So we get 6x plus 18x is 24x equals 328 minus 64 equals 264, and 264 divided by 24, gosh, they like 11s in this worksheet. X equals 11, but that's not the question. The question is, how much is the angle measure? Well, the angle measures 3 times 11 plus 32, which is 33 plus 32, which is 65.